I heard not too often ago you was in the hospital,
For my arm.
the catheter.
It's okay now.
I'm glad it's okay.
It's not coming back here no more?
I'm not coming back here. I told you that before. I'm not coming back here.
They got to get more people in that.
Let me tell you something right now.
Uh,
I found out too that you was cutting up last week.
no, I didn't cut. I have.
That's not what the Reese told me last week.
What was cut up with?
Carrying on.
No, I was over.
You know I'm not with you. You know I don't work with you.
Uh huh.
So I don't know from Adam and Eve what's going on here until the Reese told me last Friday
Uh huh.
that you.
What time is it?
I don't know. It's almost 2 o'clock.
Let me get it over here.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
What?
Don't you be whatever them people in there do doesn't mean you do the same thing.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because the Reese is gonna tell me in the future
Uh huh.
that if you did something you had no business on, you was cutting up. You know they could. When the last time you got written up?
Never. I'm good with it.
I'm glad you ain't got written up.
Mm-mm.
You don't need to be getting written up over somebody's stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I left the fuck out of there. I saw Kenny in there too.
Yeah.
It's already been a year ago last month that Christina brought me into the office because I put matters into my own hands.
Uh-huh. What about in the office for?
Because I got on Kenny and let Kenny know he don't talk. He not gonna he don't look. I forget what I said there.
Yeah.
That's already been a year ago last month.
Oh, you got better than you?
No, I wasn't coming back. I decided I did not want to come back here.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, whatever them people doing there, you stay out of that. You stay out of that situation.
Then they sent one boy home Friday.
What one boy?
The one with Mike for drinking.
Who, Mike?
Yeah, he got drunk and come in and draw. Because he didn't do all his work.
So he came. So in other words, Michael came came to work intoxicated. Let me tell you something right now. Don't you start being intoxicated.
I don't
You
drink.
understand?
Yeah.
Because they will write you up and they will get rid of you.
They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that tonight.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm not there.
Well,
I wasn't there back on Friday. I did not know all this was going on until you told me that Mike was sent home back on Friday.
Why don't you go back to your other job?
I'm off today.
Why don't you go there tomorrow?
I go there Wednesday. In the meantime, I told you I'm off today and tomorrow.
Why 2 days?
Because they gave me 2 days off, Robert.
Oh, the new manager?
Yes.
What's his name?
Scott.
Oh.
In the meantime,
Where's your bike?
it's at home. In the meantime, don't you, whatever they do, you stay out of it. Come in here, do your job, and go home.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't need to be around people, especially when they're intoxicated.
Yeah. I don't drink.
Okay? You know they're going to, when you're around a person that's intoxicated, they're going to tell you to do what they tell you to do. You know, you already went through that trip with Dow. Remember Dow was drunk? But they didn't send him home, they sent telephone home.
It'll be 3 years Dow died, right?
No, it'll be 2 years May 2nd that Dow died. Listen, you don't need to be around people that's drunk.
I don't drink.
And you definitely don't need to be around people that's troublemakers.
No, let me get my coat and go ahead.
Listen, okay, I heard you doing beverage.
Yeah.
Doris told me you don't eat in the cafeteria no more.
No.
And you work 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't know why. Nope.
I see we don't have a cashier there.
No, her over at the coffee shop.
Listen, Doris told me he had to feed you. Doris told me that back on Friday that he has to feed you.
Yeah.
And I've been telling you several times, do for yourself.
Well, I don't like the new bosses they got. They cafeteria up under mine.
Well, who works in there besides Christina? Who is that chef that works in there?
I don't know that stuff.
You don't know who he is, because Brittany told me that chef is bad news. You go in there, you go to work at 3:30 in about 2.5 hours. Don't say nothing to him. Say hi and bye, and do your work. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why when I worked in there, I kept to myself. I don't make friends with nobody in there, especially when they're gonna take advantage of me. I don't like that.
Where you going after this?
I don't know. You need to get yourself together. You need to behave yourself. The telephone told me you did good last I think over the weekend. Something yesterday. You need to keep doing good. You need to stay good. You need to do what's right. Okay? Whenever them people in there, they ain't your friends.
Nope.
They're not. I don't make friends with people, especially those that like to tell me to do their work. I find out a mighty long damn way.
Where you going now? Don't forget your phone.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere yet. I'm getting ready to tell you right now. I heard you doing better.
Yeah.
You already ate, right? I don't eat that food in there. I don't eat that food at all. I don't even like the way they cook that food in that cafeteria.
Nope.
You need to get yourself together. And I'm telling you now, this is my final time telling you that. If somebody does something wrong, you don't do nothing wrong. You understand?
Yeah.
You stay out of that mess when somebody is doing something. If they get into fights, you go get a manager.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah. Get a manager.
Because they will write you up if you put matters into your own hands. They did that shit to me a year ago last month.
Oh.
You know who did?
Yeah.
Christina. Is Christina still there? Well, no, I don't ask nobody to help me do anything.
Nope.
Because they're nowhere to be found. And you know that.
Yeah. They short on in the dish room Monday.
Yeah. I don't care how short it is in the dish room. Let them be short. What did I say to you a year and a half ago? You see all them dishes piled up in that dish room. You don't do all them dishes by yourself.
No, we got to do the dishes every night because I let the new lady check it.
What new lady?
I don't know her name.
How she act towards you?
All right. I don't mess with her.
You don't mess with her. I don't mess with nobody in that dish room. I don't mess with nobody in that memorial center anyway.
You got a
I
dish
stay to
room?
myself.
You got a dish room where y'all work?
No. They have a pot sink, but they don't have a dish machine.
Who do the pot, you?
Sometimes I do, sometimes other people do.
Well, let me get
You
over
get
here.
yourself together. Remember what I meant that I told you.
All right.
If somebody tell you to do something, what do you say to them?
No.
No.
You gonna come back and work over here?
No, I'm not.
That's a good
I'm
girl.
not gonna worry about it. I'm not worrying about the people. If they don't worry about me, I don't worry about them.
Hey, that store down here is closed.
I see that store been closed for about shortly before Christmas, Robert.
Yeah, they went out of business. I guess they got their good word.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm a bright morning star, what the hell happened. I don't worry about people. That's why I said, if Chester meant not to have a 7-Eleven, that's fine. As long as we have air in our bodies. That's all that counts. As long as you don't get yourself in trouble behind somebody's mistakes.
All right, let me go. What time is it?
It's about almost 2 o'clock.
Let me
You
go.
get yourself together, and you go in that dish room, and you keep yourself busy. Stay to yourself. That's what I do. All right.